After the trial was over, Frederick Aiken decided that there was one last card to be played, and that was to go to Judge Wiley, who's there in the civilian court in the district, and ask Judge Wiley if he will issue a writ of habeas corpus. That writ still exists today, and lawyers still go into federal court and ask for it. It's an ancient writ, traces its origins back to British law, and it basically says that the government has to produce the body. If it has the body, habeas, it has to produce it, corpus. So what Aiken does, he argues to Judge Wiley, Mary Surratt should have never been tried by a military commission. It was improper. She should be tried in a civilian court. This is a fatal flaw. Now they're going to hang her, Judge. You need to issue this writ of habeas corpus commanding the United States to bring Mary to your court. And at that point, then, what Aiken would have done was asked for the verdict in the commission to be set aside, and if the government wanted to try her in civilian court, that's what he would do. And Aiken got his writ from Judge Wiley. The problem was that Andrew Johnson then suspended the writ of habeas corpus in Mary's case. Right, when the conspirators were executed, hanged, at the gallows at the Arsenal Penitentiary in July 1865. This is a military execution. The military is going to run this, and there is a set procedure. The way the ropes are placed around their necks, underneath the left ear, the amount of windings on the rope, these are all particular things that are actually going to be carried out in accordance with a procedure. Your problem on this particular July day is it's really hot. Some say 100 degrees. And so you're afraid if you're running the execution that you'll get your 4 condemned prisoners to the top of the gallows and get ready to hang them, and they'll faint. They'll pass out from the heat. So that's why you'll see in the photographs they're up there with umbrellas. And it's not that they were really trying to be chivalrous or kind. It's that they're afraid that the prisoners might pass out before they can be hanged. And so they are taken up to the top of the gallows. Mary Surratt is in a dress. Again, there's a fear that perhaps the dress may fly up. And so we need to tie this dress down to make sure that no unseemly legs or some sort of provocative event occurs. And so we get ready. And then the hard part is actually kicking away the 4 big wooden supports under the gallows so that the bodies can then drop through the trap doors. And this is hard work. The soldiers have to practice to do this, and it's with some difficulty that they finally do push out the supports and then the bodies fall. The execution of Mary Surratt, even if she was guilty, and I would say the evidence is sufficient to find her guilty, was a political disaster for a couple of reasons. In the first place, it was the first time that the federal government had ever hanged a woman for a criminal offense. You never want to be the first to do anything like this. But almost immediately after her execution, and most historians agree on this, there was this huge welling of popular support and sympathy for her.